H. Oh, here she is. Here she is. This is the one Hayley Thomas has written. We know this because we know how she writes stuff. So she's written, my mother was rocking at this, will her quest for world dominance ever cease? Pinky in the brain comes to mind. Who are you? You Pinky or the brain? All at the expense of the innocent, unsuspecting general public. We had a baby bank, food bank, helping mothers to be utterly exploited by myself and family. Number one, my family's lovely. Okay? If you don't like me, you can't dislike Dan, you can't dislike Chloe, you can't dislike anybody else in my family. Right? It's as simple as that. Why are we ripping people off? Because we are an authorised fundraising shop. So how is that ripping people off?
No.
And we're on 75% off, so they're paying peanuts, literally, for stuff. And then she's got dodging the tax man. Well, how do we get a tax rebate then? Dupe the authorities with many aliases. Well, how many names have I got now? Let's have a look. They've got a shop. They sell their donations. And they also sell their donations to Cash for Clothes. And she had to make a public apology about it. Because she never told anybody that the clothes that they were giving in weren't going to the homeless. They were going to Cash for Clothes. And continue to pretend that I am a connoisseur of vintage antiques and collectibles, when in fact I'm the most overqualified, unqualified, mentally unhinged blot upon the valleys. I think somebody... No, it doesn't, and it's a proper rant, and it just shows how unhinged you are, and how much of a chip on your shoulder you've got, like, innit? Her narcissistic, lofty self-love. I'm only 5'1". Right, will be the undoing of her self-appointed pillar of the community goals. Well, I'd rather be called Robin Hood than a pillar of the community. I quite like Robin Hood as a nickname. Take it off you guys, these charities, yeah, and give it to the ones who really need it. Robbing it off the rich and giving it to the poor. Bloody ripping off people left, right and centre, you are. We all know who you are and what she is. Fake, fraudulent scrounger. I've never scrounged in my life. I've worked my backside off all my life, and that's where my money came from. That's where I've been able to support myself and my child. I used to get up in the morning, I'd clean the school, right? Then I'd go and work in a classroom assistant all day. Right, then I'd come home and do, and this before I had Daniel, then I'd go and do the evening shift cleaning in the comprehensive school, and then I'd work in retail on the weekends. I had 4 jobs, and I did Avon, and I did Betterwood in my spare time, before I had Daniel. Yeah. And then when I had Daniel, I still had 2 jobs. Gloats about her food choices and salad bar experiences. Well, here, Morrison's. When those poor kids and volunteers get a pot noodle. Right, so our volunteers, right, we provide them with a micro meal, or because we can keep them in the freezer and they're safe, you know, and that's how you should keep food, and they haven't got to go and run out for them. Or they can have a pot noodle, or they can have food. Yeah, right. Now, as a registered charity, you should be buying your staff food, not giving them the out-of-date food from Greggs that you're supposed to be giving to the homeless. And I know that you give it to your volunteers and the kids that come to the thing, right? Because A, it's on the photographs, and B, your volunteers tell me. You get quite a few of your volunteers bitching about it. Come and work for us, guys. We're much nicer. We also provide sweets. Go out for meals. I pay for them out of my money, not the baby bank money. Mm-hmm. And biscuits, ice cream. Yeah, we'll probably have ice cream today. What else, Chloe? We've biscuits, sweets,
cake, ice cream.
We put deodorant in the staff room just in case anybody needs that. You know, pop. I always say to people, well, what do you drink? If you drink Diet Coke, let me know. If you drink Pepsi Max, let me know, because you need to keep hydrated because you're working really hard. So, unbelievable. Shame on her. Shame on her. Shame on me for helping people and feeding people. I am a feeder. I am a feeder. It's because I've got a gastric man and I can't eat anymore. I feed other people. A disgraceful, disgusting woman. Most of my town, this is how I know that it's Hayley, right? Most of my town have now boycotted her junk shop. That's not true because everybody was gutted, right? Everybody was gutted. They might tell you they've boycotted it, but they don't tell you they're coming out on 75% discount because they can't be bothered with your conversations about us. Right? Unreal, like, honest to God, right? And then she's got filthy, dirty clothes. Our clothes are not filthy, dirty. We wash them. You don't. You just stick them straight up in the shop. Raging rodent mess. There's no rodents in our shop whatsoever. God, she's so jealous, isn't she? She's proper got a chip on her shoulder, hasn't she? I said all along, see, she turned up at my house once wanting to work with me, and this is the type of person she is, right? So she wanted to work with me. I didn't answer the door. I could see her on the ring doorbell. I was out the back, right? Out the back with a McFlurry with the cats. I was like, I'm not answering the door to her. I can't stand the woman, right? And she'd left a load of baby milk there, all out of date.